choir singing. You know I saw my love walking down the aisle, and all I could do was cry. You know, not too long ago, in a little country church close to where I lived, the only girl that I have ever loved in this whole wide world was getting married to another man. And as I stood out there in the back of the church, I could hear the organ playing and the choir singing. Here comes the bride. But you know, as I stood out there in the back of the church, I could hear the preacher saying as he looked at the man, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, to love, cherish, honor, and obey for the rest of your life? He said, I do. Then he looked at the girl that I loved, and he said, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband, to love, cherish, honor, and obey for the rest of your life? She smiled and said, I do. People, you don't know how long I've waited. Many years, months, and days going by. And I waited that someday she'd be saying those words to me. And now she was saying it to another man. And as I stood out there in the back of the church, I couldn't help it. Tears came from my eyes. Pretty soon, the wedding was all over. All the people was laughing and giggling and throwing rice, just as happy as they could be. And as she came marching down the aisle, she came up to where I was standing and she stopped. And she looked me straight in the eye and she said, Tony, even though I'm getting married on this day, and we will be far apart, I want you to know that there will always be a place for you right here in the corner of my heart. And I couldn't say a word, not one single word.